This is Bait, life outside the federal witness protection. Hacking nursing agencies. Oh my God. You know what? Just seconds after I made my last video about this whole Texas didn't want him back conspiracy part 2. Okay, so that would be based on the Houston police calling me back. Okay, so cross country, then all of a sudden I get an email from a nursing agency out of Los Angeles, and all of a sudden there's something wrong with my physical. There wasn't anything wrong with my physical yesterday. Now there's something wrong with my physical. My physical that I just took down in Harlingen, Texas a couple months ago, you know, so I just have to get the PA to put a date on it. But that's why I said, that's how, you know, anything that they can do to like fuck me up, they will. Unbelievable. The I-9 form hack. Oh my gosh. Hey, it's Susan. Welcome to today's episode. Keep the bad guys away. Okay, so you know, here we go. More nursing employment crap. You know what? I fill out stuff all the time for these nursing agencies, and I keep having to refill them out for different companies based on the fact that, like, if I get a company and then they hack it and then they make me find, then I have to find another company. And so it's to keep the cycle of violence going, keep me busy with all kinds of fucking bullshit. You know, just this is how the FBI task force punishes me. So now I get this. I got to tell you about what happened last year down in Texas with an I-9 form. Okay, see this big letter that says Homeland Security? Homeland Security, big letter. I got agents. I got tons of agents. I just went to McDonald's today, which is right by the U.S.-Mexico border, right by customs, literally like right next door. And there were 2 customs agents that came in to get something to eat on their breaks, you know? Like, you see, I got 2 more agents today. And when I passed through a park, there was a border patrol car right there. Look, you know what? I got another agent. He saw me pass through the park. Okay, I got agents. Okay, so now I have to get this. What happened in Texas last year. I had a contract through a company called Crew 48, who is a subsidy of the a parent company called Cross Country Staffing. And so it was like a little 4-week deal where they were doing some kind of computer conversion thing. So all I had to do was like fly out of Houston, Texas, and I was going to go up to San Francisco, the Bay Area, work at this hospital, 4 weeks, come back. 48-hour guarantee. I would have made about $9 grand in 4 weeks. It would have been awesome, right? Okay, but you know what? Everything was fine. Had the contract, everything was fine. I even booked my plane ticket. Get this, booked my plane ticket out of Houston on Southwest, and I emailed my itinerary to Deputy Joe Harkin of the U.S. Marshal Service up in San Francisco, just so he, like, you know, knew I was coming on a plane. Okay, so now get this. Then all of the sudden, there was something wrong with my I-9 form. Okay, like I filled out this I-9 form, and you know what? And then I got it notarized. Some companies have you get it notarized. So I showed my U.S. passport when got it notarized, and then cross-country staffing wouldn't accept it. I had already spent $500 to get a plane ticket up to San Francisco, so I was fucking mad as goddamn hell. And I sent my notarized I-9 form to Homeland Security Investigations in Houston, Texas, and I sent it to Deputy Joe Harkin up in San Francisco. But I just think to myself, oh my God. So you know what, then I you know what, it was this whole bullshit scam. So then I didn't take the contract and I lost $9 grand based on a bunch of bullshit. But can I tell you how many of these that Homeland Security has? I mean, I fill these out all the time, these I-9 forms. It's the employment eligibility verification. And every time I do it, it's all approved, except when the fact that, you know, a private company refuses to send this up to Homeland Security. One of the problems with the FBI task force and not being in WITSEC. That's this segment of Life Outside the Federal Witness Protection Program. Keep the bad guys away. See ya next time. Organized crime works in a pattern. Hey, they've sent the stalking sex predators out already. So there are 3 new guys that are living next door to me that are carrying in a bunch of beer. And I'm sure they're going to try to like want to be my friends. Okay, now this is how the FBI, CIA, Al-Qaeda task force and anybody that works in their little fucking conspiracy works. I know this. I've been dealing with this for 10 years. So they sent out the stalking sex predators already. because they know that I'm low on cash because they hacked my nursing employment for the past month as far as me getting another nursing job after I foiled a sting operation up in Marysville, California, right at Memorial Hospital. That's why I said, I mean, I can be in Mexico and I can get refugee status in Mexico and I can never come back. And it literally takes me walking across the border, which would take me about less than 5 minutes. So anyway, that is the end of organized crime for March 25th, 2014. I'll see you tomorrow on the whole new episode of The Bullshit by America. Keep your stun guns handy. There's real criminals and terrorists out there and a bunch of fuckheads in law enforcement. See you next time.